I love this song. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time. Tell me how y'all feeling. It's that time. It's that time. It's that damn time. You guys, NFL has arrived. The Philadelphia Eagles season has arrived. Talk to me. Oh my God, you guys, I have been over the moon about what's to come. Your Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Haason, Reddick, Jordan Mailata, Darius Slay. There's so much brewing in the city right now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it, you guys? I'm your man, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. You guys, the Philadelphia Eagles season has officially arrived, and let's really put things into perspective. This is a huge year for all parties involved. The Philadelphia Eagles face off with the Detroit Lions in week 1. And we faced off against this team last season, and we waxed that. You know what? We put that X to the grinder. You feel me? But this is a new year. A lot of things have changed, not just for us, but also for the Detroit Lions. Your boy Tone DeShields is back in full effect. I know I've been missing for the past couple weeks. I get it. I dig it. I understand it. But your boy has been putting in mad work, and I know y'all see what's going on right now. I know y'all see what's brewing in the city right now. I know y'all feel the vibes in the city right now. Philadelphia Eagles fans, no matter where you are, if you're on the West Coast, if you're in the South, if you up north in Canada, if you overseas in Australia, New Zealand, Africa, if you are in Europe, the UK, Russia, wherever you are, wherever you're consuming this content, if you're in Mexico, getting saucy with it, you guys, this is a huge year if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan. This is a huge year for the NFL. I know you guys saw that Bills-Rams matchup. We're probably going to touch on that a little bit, but we definitely got to cover your Philadelphia Eagles. Drop where you from in the live chat, you guys. We got Shane Butler in the building. Eagle Slayer 95. We got Jamal Matthews. Drop where you watching the game at. Drop it in the live chat. Where you from? Where you reside? Where you watching the game at? Where you tuning in from? I need to know. Like I said, I know your boy's been MIA for the past few weeks on his own channel, but I've been working diligently covering your Philadelphia Eagles. And best believe this is the season to be locked in on the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't be a fan later. Don't be a fan later. I'm telling you guys right now, do not be a fan later. There's a lot of people right now that's talking brazy about your Philadelphia Eagles. You have every reason to be excited. You have every reason to be overjoyed with what's potentially to come. We got 11 people in the live chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. The like button is currency. The like button is life. The like button helps the content grow. If you want more people in this live chat, if you want this thing to get more spicy, more rugged, more intense, you got to smash that like button. Make sure you guys sharing as well. Let me know where you tuning in from, y'all. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. I need to know where y'all from, where y'all reside. You know what I'm saying? I need to know also, and we're going to get into this as well, your favorite game day snacks, your favorite game day meals, your favorite game day traditions. It's Sunday. It's a football Sunday, you guys. This is the Lord's Day, but it's also an NFL Sunday. You dig what I'm saying? So you guys, let's really get into it. There has been so much brewing over the past several months when it comes to your Philadelphia Eagles. Let's be totally honest. Your Eagles went 9-8 last year, and the season really didn't get off to the best of starts. We opened the season against the Atlanta Falcons. We beat them 32-6. But then at that point, it seems like we kind of lost or couldn't figure out who we were or what our niche was, what type of team we were. Week 2, San Francisco, that was a loss, 17-11. Defense held it down to a degree. Offense couldn't get off the ground. Week 3, Dallas Cowboys, we got smacked by the Dallas Cowboys week 3 last year. That's just what it was. It was what it was. Jalen Hurts did not look good. Week 4, Kansas City, 42-30. That was a relatively competitive game. We couldn't stop the run though. Defense couldn't hold water. That was our issue. Carolina, that was a gritty game, a super gritty game. Jalen Hurts willed us to that win. Now we're 2-3. Then we lose to Tampa Bay. Then we lose to Las Vegas. Now we're 2-5. So far, who is this team? So far, who were they in 2021? Remember, we started the season 2-5. What was the identity at that time? We were too pass happy. We weren't running the ball enough. We had a new coaching staff. So many nuances, so many storylines brewing. But then, week 8, the Detroit Lions, we figure out who we are. We figure out who we need to be. We learn how to win games, and we beat them 44-6. I actually just got finished rewatching that game. I rewatched that game yesterday or the day before, whatever. I rewatched it over the weekend, and I'm paying close attention to Jalen Hurts, what they're asking of him, what they're doing. And let's be honest, they didn't trust Jalen Hurts to throw that ball that much in that game. I'm not saying he didn't make key throws here and there, but the trust wasn't there. The trust was not there for Jalen Hurts initially. And as the running game began to discover itself, they started to open things up for Jalen Hurts. You saw in that Los Angeles Chargers game. I watched that game. We should have won that game. We should have beat the Chargers. That's a fact. We should have beat the Chargers, but we didn't. You know why? Because defense couldn't get key stops. Also, Jalen Hurts missed key throws. I'm not saying he didn't have a good game, but he missed key throws, and he only threw 462 yards in that game. That was a run-heavy game. We leaned on our running game mainly last year. We go to Denver. We beat the brakes off them. We could be home against New Orleans. We beat the brakes off them. Then we lose one of the most mind-boggling games against the New York Giants. What happened last season? Jalen Hurts was very up and down last year, and none of us can argue against that. And then he's hurt. The New York Jets game, Gardner Minshew comes in, does his thing. Then we have the bye week. Then Washington, we kill them 27-17. Then the New York Giants, we crush them 34-10. Then Washington 20-16. Then Dallas week 18, we get waxed because we didn't play our starters. Shout out to my man Ray Bello with the $3 super sticker. I appreciate you. And then we make it into the playoffs with a 9-8 record. We made it to the playoffs with the rookie head coach, a first-year starter. The entire staff was rookies except for Jeff Stoutland for the most part. We made it to the playoffs. Jalen Hurts led that team to the playoffs. His personal record, 8-7. The team record, 9-8. So far, Jalen Hurts has a winning record as a quarterback in his NFL. That's something to lean on. That's something to build on. We get to the playoffs. We meet the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have some people saying, yeah, bring on Tom Brady. I was one of the people that said, no, I want the Rams. I wanted the Rams, but nonetheless, we played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and things did not go well for us. We lost 31-15. We were never in that game. Jalen Hurts looked like a shell of himself. He didn't look comfortable. I personally believe he was still nursing the injury, but nonetheless, defense really couldn't get stops. Defense tried to keep it close. They tried. I'll admit that. Defense tried. You know, they had some stops in the first half, but things got out of hand in the second half. The offense couldn't keep up. The offense couldn't put up points. So now we revamp the roster. We reload the roster. Howie Roseman does this thing in the offseason. Again, shout out to my man Ray Bello with the $3 super sticker. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much for the love and support. But the offseason comes. The 2022 NFL offseason approaches. And Howie Roseman, you know what he does? Howie Roseman signs Haason Reddick. He re-signs Jason Kelsey. He re-signs Fletcher Cox. We signed Kaiser White to a one-year deal. Then we draft Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Cam Jurgens, Karan Johnson, Grant Calcaterra, and we trade for a bona fide number one wide receiver in A.J. Brown. But no, Howie Roseman wasn't done. He was not done, you guys. Y'all know the score. Y'all know the story. We went out and got James Bradberry. Then we went out and got CD Juice, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, also known as CJ Gardner-Johnson. You see, we saw the writing on the wall, you guys. And good morning. Good morning to you guys. Good morning. Shout out to Shane Butler, Eagle Slayer 95, Jamal Matthews, Odizzle Drizzle, Rex Strong, or Rex Siang, excuse me. Shout out to Ray Bello. Shout out to Monroe Hatcher. Shout out to Bird Gang 31, my man. Shout out to Ewing 609. We got 15 people in the live chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Understand your power. Understand it. Smash that like button. Continue to support the channel. I appreciate all the love and support. We got 15 people in here. We only got 9 likes. Come on, you guys. You can do better than that. But Howie Roseman pulls off the most amazing offseason that we arguably have seen in Eagles history. Would you agree? Would you agree? Howie Roseman pulled off maybe one of the most elaborate off seasons that we've ever seen in the past, throughout his entire tenure. Throughout his entire tenure, Howie Roseman pulled off maybe the most elaborate off season that we have ever been able to witness. And the storylines just continue to brew. The pressure continued to mount. And I got to be honest, I was so nervous about all these pieces that was getting done. And also, really quickly, if you guys want to tune into the game, you can watch it on NFL Plus. You can watch it on the Fox channel if you're in the market. If you're out of market, NFL Plus is probably the best bet. That's what I'm using. Or if you ain't got cable, whatever it is, make sure you guys lock in on this game. It's going to be huge. But I got to be honest, I was a little nervous because with expectations comes great responsibility. And we all know this Philadelphia Eagles team has been underdogs relatively throughout for as long as I can remember. The Philadelphia Eagles have always been a team that's been the most doubted, that's been the most hated. No one likes us, and we don't care. And that's just our reality. That's just our reality as Eagles fans. But when you put it into perspective, Howie Roseman got that 3-year extension, and God damn it, he earned it. All the moves I mentioned, Haason Reddick, Kaiser White, Jordan Davis, A.J. Brown, Kobe Dean, Grant Calcaterra, Cam Jurgens, the future at the center position, re-signing Jason Kelce, re-signing Fletcher Cox, James Bradberry. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. This team, your Philadelphia Eagles team, has drastically improved. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be excited. But with great expectations comes great responsibility. Your Philadelphia Eagles have a lot of pressure on them coming into this season. We all see it. Jason Kelce had a press conference, and he made it very clear. Expectations don't mean a damn thing. Expectations are nothing because it's essentially hearsay. It's jargon. It's drinking the Kool-Aid. It's the rat poison. Shout out to Jalen Hurts and Nick Saban. It's the rat poison. You can't start to believe your own hype. Don't start. This Philadelphia Eagles team has to go out and earn it every single game day. Every single game day, this Philadelphia Eagles team has to go out and prove why they should be considered one of the best teams in the NFL. They have to go out and prove why Jalen Hurts should be the future of this organization. They have to go out and prove why Nick Sirianni was chosen to be the coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, why Jonathan Gannon was chosen to be the defensive coordinator, why Shane Steichen was chosen to be the play caller by Nick Sirianni. These pieces, although They were exciting. The most important thing about these pieces, they fit. They fit. And I'm curious to know what you guys think. We got the Detroit Lions today at Ford Field. This game should not be close. It's going to be competitive. The Lions will fight. But this game, in the end, should not be close. You know why? Because there's a talent deficit. The Detroit Lions have improved. They've added pieces, yes, but they're young. They're inexperienced. They're wet behind the ears. They have a second-year head coach. They've been on Hard Knocks. A lot of people have been believing the hype. Me, I've been telling people, don't sleep on the Detroit Lions, but we should absolutely wax that ass. Part of my language. We should absolutely put him in the blender. Serve him up on a silver platter. You dig what I'm saying? We should have them on the spinner, on the rotisserie. You ever had fried lion? You ever had baked lion? You dig what I'm saying? You ever had grilled lion? Come on. It's that time, you guys. I need to know where you guys are with this. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Drop where you're from right now. Drop where you're from. I need to know where you guys are from. Let's go through some of these chats, man. Let's go through some of these chats. Eagle Slayer, as you should be, my man, as you should. I'm hyped too because, you know, we get to see A.J. Brown in full effect. We get to see Miles Sanders bounce back. There's a lot riding on him as well. We got so many storylines to discuss, so many things to talk about, you guys. Let's make it very clear. There's so much to discuss. So much. So much. You know, what's going to be important for this Philadelphia Eagles team is to understand that we beat the Detroit Lions by dominating the run game. The Detroit Lions, in my humble opinion, they're going to have to prove to me that they can stop the run. You see, this Philadelphia Eagles team is built to win in numerous ways, but we have to prove it. We have to prove it. That's the thing. This Philadelphia Eagles team has to prove why Jalen Hurts should be trusted, why all the moves make sense. We have to prove it. We got to prove it. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Shane Butler is tuning in from New Jersey. Let's go. Eagle Slayer tuning in from Northeast Philly, Frankfurt. Okay. Okay. Oh, Drizzle says, what up, Tone? What app is the best? What app is the best to watch the game today? NFL Plus. I'm being honest with you, man. That's what I'm doing. Rex Yang, what's going on, my guy? Let's get it. Let's get it. Shane says, we're going to smack the Lions. We better. We better. Eagle Slayer is going to be having the wings and the hot dogs and the nachos. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Monroe, what's good? What's good, Monroe? Shane Bell says, you like my new pick? Hell yeah, bro. You already know how we get down, man. Fly Eagles fly. If you're not local, Dizzle, the NFL Plus. If you're not local, that's the best thing. My man BG, you already know how we getting down, bro. It's time to ball out. It's that time. Listen, all the predictions, all the hearsay, all the conjecture, all the jargon, all the back and forth, it's over with now. Now it's time to lace them up, buckle your chin strap, put your shoulder pads on, make sure that jock strap is nice and secure, and it's time to lay hands and feet on people. It's time to lay hands and feet on people. You feel what I'm saying? Eagle Slayer says, I want to F the Rams up if we see them in the playoffs. I ain't gonna hold you. Me too. I don't believe in that Rams run defense. I don't believe in it. I don't believe it. I never have. Andrew Hernandez, my guy, what's going on? What's going on? Midwest Eagles fan, what's going on, man? Bird Gang says, I'm drinking kegs of Kool-Aid, baby. Let's effing go. We are still being underestimated. They're bad champs, baby. The bad champs. Say hello to the bad guy. Andrew tuning in from the 413. Okay. Monroe says, I want some fried lion. Let's go. Eagle says, yep. If you have NFL Plus, you can watch every game. If you have the NFL Plus, you can watch every single game. Out of market, in market, local, prime time. You can watch any game. Yeah, the 205, let's go. Midwest Eagles fan says, I want to see how we battle adversity, and I want to see how we operate when we're up. Do we coast or do we get more aggressive? Hey, listen, you know what's interesting about that Bills-Rams game? When the Bills got up, they didn't take their foot off the gas. They didn't take their foot off the gas. They made sure to put the Rams away, and that's how you win a football game. There were so many nuances about that Bills-Rams game that I love for the Rams' sake. I love that they stayed calm and they kept on responding. They didn't panic. I love that they put their foot on the Rams' neck. They didn't allow them to get air. They didn't allow them to have air. Make sure you guys smash that like button, man. I really appreciate it. Like it's really, I'd be so grateful if you guys smash the like button. Oh man. You can also watch it in Red Zone if you got Red Zone, whatever it is. Sling see what's going on. He says, my opinion, Josh Allen is the best QB in football. The guy can do everything. He can do everything. That's true. Shane Butler says, I took my Wentz jersey and made it a brown one. That's funny, man. Yes, I am sure, Eagles. I am sure. I'm doing it myself. I'm very sure. I bought it. It's a part of the package. If you go on the NFL Plus website, it'll tell you everything that comes with it. Tells you everything that comes with it. But let's get into this preview, you guys. We're going to be live for maybe another 20 minutes or so. Let's get into this preview. Now, let's get into it. So far, the Eagles have, when it comes to the injury report, the Eagles are healthy. The Eagles are healthy, you guys. Your Philadelphia Eagles are completely healthy. Yes, I do live in Philly, Eagles, by the way. I do live in Philly. But hear me out on this, you guys. Let me get some water. Make sure y'all smash that like button. So I'm looking at the injury report right now. So far, there are no injured players. I know Andre Dillard is on IR. I get that. But so far, from your starters, your Eagles are completely healthy. Completely healthy. And, you know, we got on this team in the offseason. Are they practicing hard enough? Are they doing everything they need to do to make sure they're prepared? Right? And their ultimate goal, they made it a point to try to get to the week one as healthy as they possibly could. And they did that. But I'm looking at your Detroit Lions, a team that's been very physical, a team that's really been, you know, trying to make a name for themselves, and they've really honestly been hitting like crazy in practice, and it's starting to add up. They're going to be without their starting guard and Tommy Kramer. There's a chance they may be without one of their starting cornerbacks, Ifitu Melifonwu. There's a chance they may be without one of their linebackers, Julian Okwara. They may be without their star center, Frank Ragnow. He's questionable. And they may be without one of their DNs, Onwuzurike, Levi O. But here's the thing. These Detroit Lions are weak up front. They're weak. They're vulnerable. Think about how we beat them last year. We beat them with the running game, and we mauled them in the trenches. We were sacking Jared Goff left and right, and he was panicking, speeding up that internal clock. And also, Big V is out. Thank you, Eagle Slayer. Thank you, Eagle Slayer. Big V is also out. Big V is also out. So that Detroit Lions offensive line is completely vulnerable. Completely vulnerable. So it's going to be, I'm going to be paying close attention to Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis, Javon Hargrave. I'm going to be paying so much attention to the interior defensive line. I'm also going to be paying attention to the linebackers and how they attack the gaps. Will this defensive line be able to hold up and allow the linebackers to hit their gaps? Remember, the Philadelphia Eagles, in my opinion, they weren't themselves even when it came to stopping the run. I felt like we could have been a better team last year when it came to stopping the run. That's just my honest opinion. But This is a new year. Brandon Graham is back. You got Haason Reddick out there. You got Josh Sweat, Derek Barnett. You got Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Milton Williams. This team is going to be exciting to watch. I'm excited to see C.J. Gardner-Johnson too, Eagle Slayer. I'm so excited because that addition is very crucial. And also, he got here pretty late. And he wasn't really able to get a full offseason with the Philadelphia Eagles. But we're going to really see how they use him. I'm going to be paying attention to Marcus Epps. I know you guys watched Unscripted. Marcus Epps was the star of the show. And Marcus Epps is probably the least experienced starter on the defense. You can make an argument for that. Everyone else has starting experience. I know Marcus Epps has started some games here and there, but all these other guys have been starters regularly. Even C.J. Gardner-Johnson, he's been a starter. But this is a big year for Marcus Epps. He has an opportunity to prove that he can be more than just a serviceable safety. He has an opportunity to be the legit starter. So I'm paying attention to everybody. James Bradberry, can he bounce back? You see, this entire Eagles team has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody is fighting for something. Everybody's fighting for their respect. Everybody's fighting for their money, their careers, their livelihood. This is huge for Kaiser White as well. He signed a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. Will he take his game to a level where Howie Roseman wants to extend him? But Puerto Rico, you bring up a very good point. Puerto Rico. Special teams is going to be key. Our special teams has been atrocious for the past couple seasons. It's been atrocious. We haven't looked good. So I'm curious to see what Britton Covey does. I'm curious to see if Quez Watkins can make a splash somewhere. I'm curious to see if we can win the field position battle. That's what's going to be key for this Philadelphia Eagles team. The field position battle. Continue to smash that like button, you guys. We got 24 people in here. I'm so grateful for you guys, man. Man, we just sitting here. You know, it's so dope about this live stream because it's like, it's 24, 25 of y'all in here, and we just sitting back, in the room, just chatting about the Eagles, just shooting the crap, you know what I'm saying? Just touching base. And this is what I love about you guys, the intimacy, right? The fact that we're able to go back and forth and talk about your Eagles, and we can deliberate and debate philosophies and debate strategies. It's a chess match. My guy versus your guy. My will versus your will. My heart versus your heart. This is huge for everyone involved. Everyone's fighting for something. But we know the biggest story of all. The biggest storyline of all is Jalen Hurts. I know Jonathan Gannon has a lot of pressure on his shoulders as well. Don't get it twisted. But the biggest storyline of all is Jalen Hurts. Can Jalen Hurts show that he can be the future of the Philadelphia Eagles? You see, Jalen Hurts has everything you want in your starting quarterback. He has the mentality. He has the confidence. He has the big playability. He has the leadership. He has the respect of his peers. He knows what to say and what not to say. He knows how to stay locked in. He's a hard worker. His work ethic is through the roof, but it has to translate on the field. The biggest thing for Jalen Hurts right now is to establish consistency. That's the biggest thing for Jalen Hurts this season. Establish consistency. Get to a point where people know exactly what they're getting from you every single week. You see, I'm of the mindset of let Jalen Hurts do him. I'm completely comfortable with Jalen Hurts throwing the ball 25 to 30 times a game. I would love for him to live in that area. Now, there may be games where he has to throw the ball a little more if we're behind, but those are going to be the test. You see, I'm not paying attention to the numbers. when it comes to Jalen Hurts. It's not about the numbers for me. It's not. It's never been about the numbers. It's always been about what can he do in situations? Can he be a consistent thrower? Can he make all the throws? Can he convert that huge fourth and 5? Can they convert that 3rd and long? Can they convert in the red zone? We weren't that good in the red zone. Can we be disciplined? You know how many touchdowns was called back that Jalen Hurts would have had? Jalen Hurts really should have had 21 passing touchdowns or like 22, something like that. Man, I think 23. He had 16 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing. Jalen Hurts should have had 23 passing touchdowns, but 7 of them got called back because of penalties. Now, a lot of people get touchdowns called back, but 7 passing touchdowns called back, that's the most that we've seen in a long time. This team has to be disciplined, and it's all about execution. So I'm going to be locked in. I'm going to be really honed in on every detail of this game. I'm excited. I'm nervous. You know, I fear nothing, but I'm afraid of everything right now, if that makes sense. You know, this is going to be huge. But so far, when it comes to health, your Philadelphia Eagles are healthy. Everyone's healthy, except for Andre Dillard, of course, but everyone's healthy. This Eagles team has depth at the right positions. And I think we're going to see a smarter Nick Sirianni. I think we're going to see a more aware Nick Sirianni. Remember, Shane Steichen's calling the plays now, so I think we're going to see a Nick Sirianni with a lot more confidence. You're going to see him with a stronger feel for the game. And, you know, I just have such high expectations. But at the same time, I think this Philadelphia Eagles team goes 12-5 this year. That's my record. I think this Eagles team goes 12-5 and they win the division. That's my honest opinion. Because let's be honest, the Cowboys, they've regressed. They're depending on a dinosaur to hold up their offensive line. I got a lot of respect for Jason Peters. A lot of respect. He's an Eagles legend, Hall of Famer, easily. Easily a Hall of Famer. One of the best left tackles ever played this game. But let's be honest. Jason Peters doesn't have much left. He just doesn't. So I honestly believe we've caught up to the Cowboys. We've caught up with them. Now we have to prove it. This is the season of proving it, you guys. We have to prove it. Is no more talking. No more hearsay. No more predictions. We have to prove why we belong in the conversation. We were Super Bowl champions in 2018, the 2017-2018 season. We were Super Bowl champions. We need to start moving like it. This Eagles team has a perfect balance, a perfect blend of veteran leadership, pedigree, talent, youth, swag, and juice. This Philadelphia Eagles team is very balanced. And we're here, and we made it to game day. The NFL season has arrived. Your 2022 Eagles season has arrived. So, before we get out of here, I need to know, what are the game day snacks? What are the game day rituals? What's the game day meals? What's your game day routines? Whose jersey are you wearing today? That's where we're at. Let's have some fun with this before we get out of here. Whose jersey are you wearing? What's your game day snacks? What's your game day ritual? Where are you watching the game from? Like I said, Eagle Slayer, you're right. Less lipping, more hitting. Wheezy, the dreaded Eagle, my guy, it's game day, baby boy. It's game day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Eagle says Hurts will be fine. You know, I think he'll ultimately be fine too. But, you know, we still need to monitor our expectations. We still need to be fully aware of what's going on. You dig what I'm saying? We got to be mindful. We got to lock in. Eagle says, I hope Gannon changes his defense up. I'm nervous, not going to lie. I'm nervous too. I'll be honest. I'm nervous too. Monroe Hatcher says, headed to the Eagles bar in downtown Atlanta. There's an Eagles bar in Atlanta? Get the hell out of here. I had no idea. Weezy says, I'm wearing a Jalen Hurts jersey. Okay. Messiah Armstrong says, I got my Devonta Smith jersey on right now. And that's what I'm talking about. I like it. I dig. Shane Butler says, chicken and brown, chips, New Jersey. Chicken and brown and chips, New Jersey. Okay. I like it. Tell me what y'all eating, man. What y'all doing? What's your rituals? Who y'all watching the game with? Where y'all watching the game at? Where y'all from? I need all the details. Puerto Rico. Ho. He says, I got my Dawkins jersey in my man cave eating ribs. I've been smoking since 7 o'clock this morning. Oh, my God. That sounds good as hell. Puerto Rico, that sounds good as hell, bro. You got to send me a batch. You got to send me a rack, man. I need me a rack. You can't hold out on me, Puerto Rico. I need a rack, bro. Dead serious. I like the vibes you sent, my man. He said I've been smoking these since 7 a.m. That's what I'm talking about, man. Monroe Hatcher says, hell yeah, look it up on YouTube. It's insane. That's crazy. I gotta check that out next time I'm in the A. I gotta check that out. That's tough. Like, do a lot of people come out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's an Eagles bar in Atlanta, so like, do a lot of people come out to it? You know? But man, y'all see how I'm carrying. I got my Hurt Smitty comic book cover right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is huge, you guys. Like, I'm so excited. Your Philadelphia Eagles should not lose this game. You should not lose this game. Monroe Hatcher says Simone Stanley beat her. Oh, that's tough. That's what's up. And honestly, if I was in Atlanta, that'd be the only place I watch the games. I go right to the Eagles bar. Straight like that. Man, but, you know, you guys, I appreciate y'all so much. I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to touch base with you guys about your Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to be live after the game as well, and we're going to be discussing the game. You know, you guys also are aware that I work for Jacob Sports, so I'm going to be working the post game show. Make sure you guys lock in on that. You know, this is a big day. I'm going to be live later on after the game, you guys. I really appreciate all the love, all the support you guys have been provided to the channel. I appreciate you guys for staying committed to me, even though my channel hasn't really been consistent lately. But I've been busy. I've been working. I've been grinding. Y'all see what I'm doing right now. Y'all see the work I'm putting in over at Jacob Sports. I appreciate y'all for supporting me in any and everything I do, any and everything I touch. I appreciate the love that you guys have been providing to me. I don't take it for granted. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys continue to stay locked in on the channel. Man, oh man, like, this can't be understated. Your Philadelphia Eagles have a chance to make history. This is a huge year. We got the Detroit Lions. We better win this game. I'm telling you right now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's no conversation. It's no long talks. It's over with. It's over with. There's no room for debates anymore. There's no room for debates, okay? There's no room for talking. There's no room for crying. It's time to put up or shut up. I'm dead serious. You want to know why? Because time and time again, we've been doubted. We've been hated. We've been crapped on. We don't get the respect we deserve. But guess what? It's that time. You dig what I'm saying? You got Jalen Hurts in the building, ready to take this team to the promised land. You got AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, Miles Sanders, Kenny Gainwell, Boston Scott, Trey Sermon, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Isaac Samalu, Landon Dickerson, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Jordan Davis, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, Milton Williams, Marlon Tuipulotu, Kaiser White, Haason Reddick, TJ Edwards, N'Kobe Dean, Darius Slay, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Marcus Epps, James Bradberry. Come on now. It's time. There's no more talking. Listen, I ain't doing no more rapping. It's about the season. It's about today and going forward. It's no more rapping. No more. We're going to go in Detroit. We're going to punch them in the mouth. And we're going to call it a day. Because we're better. They're not in our class. You know it. I know it. They're not even in our stratosphere. We don't breathe the same air. We don't breathe the same air. The air different when you flying high with the Eagles. You dig what I'm saying? The air tastes a little different when you're an Eagles fan. So it's time. You feel what I'm saying? Give me my doggone respect right now. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Shout out to Brian Dawkins. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know the vibes. This is your boy, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Eagles versus Lions, week 1. It's time. We're here. No more long talking, you guys. Put up or shut up. Jalen Hurts, let's find out what you're about. Lay it out on the line. Let's go.